Everybody's fat. You're either really fat, kind of fat, or try not to be fat.
You have gained, 50 pounds of fat. Of fat.
If you are heavy and you're not going to lose weight, or you can't lose weight, or you're unhappy with yourself, whatever, we're here.
Good evening, everyone. I come to you with some sad news. Nick Fasulo, near and dear friend, is no longer with us. He left the podcast. I snuck into his basement about a half hour ago. His dogs are barking. They're going to find me soon. I need to get a message out there. Go Birds. That is all. Thank you. Yeah, hey, everyone. Welcome back to Two Fat Losers. He'll be here soon. He decided to go do something else. I'm really not too sure what he's up to. But told me to start it off. Had a good week. About the numbers on the board. Nick did too. Eagles won the Super Bowl. That's a big part of what tonight's going to be talking about. I guarantee it. This is being filmed the Saturday post Super Bowl, so about a week. Still basking in the glory. Friday parade just happened. Going to get into a little bit of that too. The 2017 parade. But I'm going to go right into the weigh-ins. I don't know exactly when Nick's getting back, so hopefully the music is long enough. And we'll see. Last week I was at 290. Hey! Oh! Look at this.
Happy birthday.
That's what Nick was doing.
Happy birthday.
All right, I'm going to make a wish.
All right. He's still fat.
Still fat. But, it's working. I'm just wishing to continue on the track that I'm on. So I'm reaching the point. Thank you, by the way. But I'm reaching the point where, my last diets and attempts to lose weight have all kind of teetered out in my adult life. So if I keep going, it's uncharted territories.
Oh, I know. It's over.
It's over. As long as I keep going, it's done.
And I wasn't saying your wish wasn't for you to get thin.
Oh,
I'm saying
I think that's the only way the other thing will happen. It's going to take some sort of miracle. Don't touch my hand.
That cupcake is only 100 calories.
Yeah, I put it to the side right away.
Yeah, 100 calories. I had one myself.
Yeah. Sugar-free?
No.
I'm so stuffed. I'll eat it as we continue. I'm going to let it settle a little bit.
Yeah, you went out to dinner. You had a
Yeah,
nice
I
little
went out to
dinner.
My parents took me out for a nice B-Day dinner.
Nice.
Went to Gino's house.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Villa Fazzolari.
Okay. That's
Shout
someone
to
we
Gino.
went. Yeah, so we went to school with them.
Yeah.
He went to
saw
school with him.
right away.
What did he look like again? No.
He looks exactly the same as when he was in high school. In high school, he looked like a 30-year-old Italian man.
So he's just grown into his.
Now he just looks
just
a 30-year-old Italian man.
Yeah.
He looks exactly the same. God bless him.
What did I miss?
Nothing really, other than I started it a little bit like you left the podcast and I snuck into your basement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I die?
No.
Oh, okay.
This was like you just left the podcast and I broke in
Cool.
to send a message.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, I did mention that. I didn't get deep. Just mentioned a couple topics. I was getting into the
Super Bowl champs.
You had to turn off the music when you came in with the birthday song. We were doing the weigh-ins.
Oh, is it going still?
It might be.
Did you do the weigh-in yet?
I literally was on the precipice of saying it when you came in with the cupcake. Again, I'm not upset. It's a very nice gesture. But
Get the music going again.
get the music started up. Okay.
All right.
All right, here we go. So last week, did pretty well. I hit
I think it's a cat. I think
it scared the shit out of me. It
we
sounded
do
like a
our
door
best.
was coming in.
we do our best to keep the animals out.
Oh, that's
here,
fine. Okay. I didn't want to be doing a podcast when a murderer walked in. I feel like that's the lamest way to die.
I know. Hey,
Hey, we got a special guest. Just the two fucking gunshots.
then
you know?
that guy has to go and figure out how to
Yeah,
do the
yeah,
audio,
yeah,
delete
exactly.
the audio. Oh,
Exactly.
fuck. They recorded
Do
it.
you know the cops showing up to take pictures of the crime scene just be laughing? But yeah, these two guys got shot in their fucking podcast studio.
They only had
Fucking
5
losers.
listeners, guys. Was it worth it?
Not worth it. All right, music's
Yeah.
still playing.
It's still going.
Yeah, it's been bad. Okay, last week 290.6. That was on my way down. Continuing on, after I re-kicked in the diet, did well.
Yep.
This week, another good job. 286.8. I was 290.6 last week. So
Ooh, that's a good
just about
jump.
4
I'm liking
pounds.
it. Yeah.
Just about 4 pounds. So another 4 pounds. 2 more weeks of that progress. Uncharted.
Uncharted.
It's
There's no
for
stopping
years
you.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no point in stopping at this point.
No point. No point at all. I've done well, dude. I've been going strong. I fucking did a 48-hour fast. We'll get into that one after your
Okay. Oh yeah. Let me just throw mine down. I was 26.8 last week.
Yep.
Weighing in at 22.3.
Yeah, dude,
So
I
just a
mean,
little over 3, but that's
20
great. Yeah, we're right on there. Same.
Yeah. 223.6. You said 22.3.
They-
The numbers. It's all right.
It's a numbers
It's all right.
thing.
It's a numbers
they
thing.
know it by now.
I mean, 2 good noises. Songs.
Couple good
We
news.
finally figured out the end of this song. You know, that's
Yeah.
nice to hear too.
Is that-
I don't know. Might be.
Yeah, that is.
Might be. Yeah, dude. Fucking right. You're fucking. What was the lowest you got last time?
The
like-
lowest last time? Or
Yeah,
the
like
lowest
the
ever.
lowest. The
Lowest
lowest.
last time
Yeah.
was 218.
Lowest ever. Like that big drop you did after high school.
188.
188.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I wasn't happy.
Dude, I don't think I've
I
been
wasn't doing it
188
right, though.
since like 6th grade. If we're being
I
honest.
remember being in the 3rd grade and being like 98 pounds and just knowing it was
Dude,
it was no good.
You know those like physicals we got in like 3rd grade?
Yeah.
The lady was like, 100 pounds football player. I was like, I've never played football a day in my life. I was like, fuck.
I guess I have to do that now.
You know, it was destiny.
Yeah.
That's the classic fat kid move. I mean, I literally did it where it's like you're getting fat as you're getting into teenage years, and you're just like, yeah, fuck soccer, dude.
Yeah, that was
I
the fun.
can't do
That must have
soccer.
just been like, yeah, like I don't know. I just one day it was like, yeah, Petty's playing football. It's like, does he like football?
Dude, I literally remember like doing a soccer practice, and they're like talking about high school and how much running you're gonna have to do, and I was back of the pack at this point. You know, you had dudes that are like
This
in
is the
shape.
soccer coach telling you.
Dude, I mean, it was literally like they were like foreshadowing. They're like, dude, just go get out while you can. You know. So I think I did like maybe a week or 2 of the practice, and was just like, yeah, dude, this ain't gonna fucking work. And then I just went straight to the football field.
Yeah, it worked
Yeah.
out.
They saw my weight and they didn't roll their eyes.
No,
They're
they
like,
knew what they needed.
There's a lineman right there.
Yeah.
I was welcomed. Classic fat kid. Man.
Classic fat kid.
Yeah.
Well, at least
Go Birds, man.
go Birds.
Jesus Christ.
We
fucking
we didn't
whooped
want
their ass.
to talk too much on the pod about the Birds.
Didn't want to jinx them.
We don't want to jinx them.
That's a fair point.
Don't want to be the guys who are just jinxing them, get murdered mid podcast.
Exactly. It would happen.
It was gonna
If
happen.
they
So
lost, that would have been a guy coming to kill us.
oh yeah. So everyone else sucks.
Yeah.
We knew it the whole time.
Yeah.
Just didn't want to say it.
Yeah. It was nice to see
You
Mahomes.
snooze, you lose is the moral of the story.
Dude, it was so good seeing them like in tears.
Oh, it was great.
I loved it.
It was great because it's like you didn't have to see them in tears. We could have just won, and it
Could've
would have
just
been
won.
great.
Could have been, yeah.
And they were just like, "Whoa, are they actually crying?"
No, they fucked them up.
They
Dude.
were crying about it.
Embarrassed them. Dude, the backups were put into a Super Bowl.
Yeah, just gave all those
That's
backups.
nuts.
It not only do all the backups on the team like it's like they already got their Super Bowl rings, but then they actually got minutes played, which just makes
Trot
it even
Jr.
better.
Trot
Yeah,
Jr. got tackled.
Trottier.
And he hit the axe.
Yeah.
I was like, that's nice.
You know.
That's nice. And the parade just happened the other day.
Yeah, we didn't go this year.
Went in
2018. Yeah.
And was fun.
Yeah, I don't think we ever
didn't-
met up. We were in
The
the
crowds were crazy. We're
we
in the
could have
same
met
area.
up
Yeah.
and like
Well, you were across the street. And
we were
crossing the
literally
street was
across
nuts.
the street, and it
Yeah.
wasn't like it was like, oh no, they're
We could
literally
point to each
right
other.
over there.
Yeah.
But we couldn't get to each other. It would be
Yeah.
like 8-hour journey.
It happens. It happens. What
And-
time did you leave for it?
Me and we like left like I think the parade started at like what, like 10 or around that
Sure.
time. We left at like 9. Just drove right in the center city. And John was like, there's like a parking lot that like I'm working like that's right next to where I work. And we just drove to it and John's like, is there spots? We're like, yeah.
Oh, that's
And we
sick.
just drove we just like
That's
drove
sick.
right up. So that's where we ended where we were because like we just were able to drive right in.
Yeah, dude. No, we did it the rough way. We left at like 3:30.
Oh shit.
and
I was
just
gonna say
sat
what,
in
like
the
6?
city.
Yeah, that's
No.
even
And then we parked in South Philly, like right off Broad when you come off the bridge. Like if you take that first exit, Broad right there.
Yeah.
Like where that overpass, where that like cheesesteak place is.
Yeah.
And we parked up in front of my cousin's house that lives there, or used to live there.
Well, my
And
cousins
then-
used to live across the street directly from that cheesesteak
Oh, nice.
place.
They
Right on the
probably knew
corner.
each other
Yeah,
then.
they might be same
Yeah.
cousins.
But then a cop came. I was like, oh, it's permit only. And it's like, I'm like, dude, it's 4 a.m. Like, fuck you.
Yeah.
But they were on the lookout because of the parade. So they just drove like a half mile to Chickies and Pete's and parked in their lot because it was wide open and no one touched it the whole day.
Nice.
It was nice.
So
Took
then
the
did
broad
you
line
walk-
up.
Okay, then you took the line.
Yeah, took it up past City Hall, then walked like a few blocks down to City Hall area.
Long day.
One of my
drinking?
longest, dude. I wasn't even drinking like alcohol heavy. Like probably had a few, but like it was more just like
I feel like that's what-
surviving.
I feel like people. Yeah.
It was cold as shit.
I feel like it's like people who like to go to parades and because wasn't even I didn't I had more fun the night they won than the parade last time.
Sure.
So it wasn't crazy about the parade last time.
Mm-hmm. The riot was fun.
Yeah, the riot
The parade.
was fun.
The parade was like, I need to go. I was like, I need to see this.
Because like I'd missed the Phillies one.
I need to see it. I was like, I have the opportunity to. Who knows when I will.
Yeah.
Like, let's do it. So, but as someone who's gone, I did not want to go back.
Yeah.
I had a rough time.
I did not
Had a
want
rough
to go
time.
back.
It was freezing. There was like his dad with his kids like trying to ask for my spot on the rail, and I was like, dude, I've been here since 4 a.m. No, like I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm
Like
sorry,
you're
dude, but
not
this is-
getting my spot. And because of that mentality, I can't get my spot. Well, wouldn't you know? At some point, I had to use the restroom. I look back behind me, and it's just thousands of people between me and the porta potty. I'm like, this guy's already gunning for my spot. Everyone behind me's gunning for my spot. It's like, if I leave, I'm not coming back. And I was with Dan and Shannon, and we had a blanket and an empty bottle. Did the whole curtain, whip my dick out, try to piss in the bottle, like no one can see type of
Yeah, how'd that
situation.
go?
It was a nice pressure relief, but it was not sufficient for the whole bladder. I had I pinched it off. There was like
you-
kids next
did
to me.
you-
I was fucking like terrified that I had to do this in the first
did you
place.
overflow the bottle?
No.
You couldn't even get it fully in the
It
bottle.
was. I was wearing so many
Full
layers.
in.
So many
You couldn't
layers.
Squeeze it in the bottle.
Listen, so many layers, and then the blanket, and then also just being in public and on the rail. So like, you could see me from across the street. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't
I
like I was
saw you
hidden.
pissing yourself.
You saw me. So way to ruin it. Fucking. I end up holding it, and then
Wait, you actually pissed yourself?
yeah. So let me
Wait,
get
wait,
into
wait.
it. Let me
Like,
get into it.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
getting into it. I'm not just glazing over it.
Okay, because I thought Dick was out at this point.
No, right now I'm pissing into a bottle with like a blanket around me as like a curtain so no one can see.
Out of pants.
I'm not pissing through my pants to do the bottle. This is, like a little nub sticking out my fly.
Okay, yeah. Nub out
A
the
little
fly.
cold nub through 3
Nub
layers.
out the fly.
Yeah. So nub out the fly. Nerves, couldn't put on a show. Couldn't get it all out. Cleaned up, got it over with. Threw the bottle into the crowd. And then
Someone chugged it.
Yeah. What you call it? So the parade is like it's taking forever to get there because we're far up the route. So like the anticipation's building, and then finally the parade comes. Well, I still had to piss. So like I'm literally like one hand pinching my dick, the other hand filming, and the bus goes right in front of me, and just the waves of excitement, dude. Listen, the waves of excitement, and like I was like, yeah, and I'm just like, oh no. I feel a warm sensation coming across my lower half, and I'm just like, holy fuck, dude. No, I didn't. And I did, and I did it right as everyone was passing. Again, I'm right on the rail.
So as the Super Bowl trophy's coming by, that's the moment you pissed your
That's
pants.
how I remember it. Yeah, that's how I always remember that. So as you can see, I wasn't necessarily itching to go back to another parade.
Okay, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So then it continues. The story continues. It's not over yet, right? So we leave. The crowds disperse. Everyone passed. People start heading up to the art museum. I had just recently pissed myself. Obviously, I'm not like, let's go up to the art museum. Dan and Shannon are laughing their ass off, obviously. And we start walking back to the station to take the train back to South Philly for us to go.
Wait,
Get
so
the car.
bottle was not out when it happened?
No,
That's
no.
hilarious. So like you were just like fully not
Just
like,
fully.
like just clenching?
Just like, dude, I swear to God, one hand pinching the dick through the jeans, and then the other one like filming. And it was just bad, just bad.
Your hand,
Yeah,
your hand got blown
fucking shoots
off.
out. Yeah, yeah. So we leave, and then I had to still piss, dude, because like I was pinching the whole time. That it wasn't like a full on bladder release. It was like enough, but it was still somewhat controlled. And we're walking back, and I got to piss so bad. So I was like, Dan, just block. I'm going to go under the scaffolding on the corner of this building and just try to get some out more. I was like, I'm going to piss myself again. There's no bathrooms in sight. There's none around. So he's blocking me, and I'm letting him loose a little bit. And he starts elbowing me. He's like, Tom. And I'm like, what? I look up. There's fucking like 6 state troopers that just walked out of like the building that I'm pissing on. And luckily, they're looking like this way, and I'm right here. Right? And he's like fucking hitting me. So like I pinch, and we fucking didn't get caught by that. Keep walking. That ended up being enough. I felt like that. I didn't piss myself again after that. And the worst part was, dude, I had to take the train back down. So I'm just, I'm the big fucking guy. Like, even if I'm not covered in piss, me being on the train with you, you're going to notice me, right? I'm a big dude. So now I'm just the big dude that everyone sees covered in piss on the subway. That was
visible?
It was absolutely visible. I took my backpack off and, like, held it in front of me.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What
not
kind
my
of pants? Jeans?
Jeans. No hiding that.
The best kind of pants
No
to piss
hiding
yourself
that.
in.
No hiding that. Yeah, so that was my parade day.
Yeah, so a little PTSD with the last one.
Didn't want to go back this
You
year.
don't want to pee yourself again.
Yeah, I mean, this way, if I piss myself, I at least be at home.
Yeah, there's no pissing.
Yeah, you didn't piss?
There's no pissing if you want to go to those things. I think.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I hope some people listen to it and are like, that guy is a true fan. Really went through it. Because I went through it that day.
You got so excited when they passed.
Missed a couple felonies on the way,
Yeah.
But I think I'm stronger for it.
Was that the only time you've ever done that?
In my adulthood, yeah.
You've done it as a kid.
Yeah, I mean,
I've done it as a
I pissed
kid.
myself as a kid, yeah.
I did one at school before in the first grade.
Yeah? I
Yeah.
did one.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't think it was first, maybe second grade.
maybe senior year.
Yeah. It would have been like 11th grade.
Nice.
Yeah, it happened.
Mine was I was just
This is just going to be a piss episode. A piss episode and maybe a little bit of Eagles talk.
yeah, little Eagles talk, mainly piss stories.
Yeah, it's relatable. Everyone's pissed himself once or twice.
Yeah, we have a piss expert we're gonna call.
Say it's Hunter again.
It's yeah, you talking piss? So no, I think I remember I was just waiting for the bus. It was like we all had to wait in the gym
Okay.
when we were in like first grade.
Did we have a very similar story, dude? So continue.
I was waiting. I was sitting, and we all had a line. You had to sit in
Yeah.
and I was sitting there, and I just had to go.
Okay.
And I peed, and then I got up, and then I went to like the
Sure, the nurse's aide or
yeah,
something.
whoever's like watching the kids, and I was like, I sat in a puddle, and they're like, oh, okay.
Hey,
And
there
I'm
was
like,
a puddle of piss.
Hey, this kid sat in a puddle. Can you call his parents? And he's gonna get a ride home for his parents.
That's
and
nice that
here's some sweats.
See, I had a very similar story. That setup must have been bad. The whole sitting in a line at the end of the day.
What's up with that?
So I had
kids
gym-
pissing themselves.
I had gym class right before the end of the day, and like the gym teacher, everyone was asking to go to the bathroom, so she was like, "Next one has." So I didn't. I didn't say I needed to go, but I needed to go. So I was wearing fucking like swishies and just pissed. But like the swishies, you could at least hide it a bit. And then I didn't say nothing. I kept my mouth shut. Just fucking sat down. It was probably my puddle. You sat.
I don't think you pissed yourself.
And then just rode the bus home.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I really must have just thinking about like a kid, it's like I really must have just not known what to do.
Dude, you're fucking terrified. The same day
Piss.
the lady called me a football player because I was too fat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then
And then I ended up pissing myself. It wasn't a good day.
I'm
That's why I'll never go back to bow school, just like the parade.
trying to think of other piss stories.
Yeah, think of a few more.
Yeah. No, I think that maxes it out.
Yeah, I think that's enough piss
But
stories.
from the parade, it's good to see. Like, just happy to see there's all these new Eagles fans that went to the, after we won the Super Bowl, they went to Broad Street.
People you know personally?
Oh yeah, all these.
Yeah.
And then they went to the parade.
Pieces.
And it's just great to see all these new Eagles fans. Because I didn't know they were watching every game this season. To me, if I were to take a guess, I would assume they probably didn't even know when the game was playing. If it was a Sunday or if it was a
You
Monday.
better drop some names. Buddy.
Oh, no. I have a few.
Yeah.
I have a few.
You got a message privately on the side then?
Yeah.
All right, good. Because
Yeah.
you don't listen.
And it's just like,
If you're that
Just-
passionate, you gotta let them know.
you just be like, just admit it. Be like, yo, I don't watch the Eagles, but it is cool for the city. Put that in
Sure.
your post.
I see. Like maybe an asterisk next
Yeah.
to the first, and then like a little fucking sub.
Yeah. I'm not really a fan. I'm just supporting the city.
Yeah. Which is respectable. Have fun.
Just say it, though.
Say it though. Be clear with your intention.
Oh, yeah? Besides the three names everyone knows from the Super Bowl, who's your
Shay
favorite?
Sham.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite regular season player and
Yeah,
why?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite offensive lineman? Yeah. Wait, what round? What year do we even get my lotto? Fucking pricks.
Pieces of shit, dude.
You know. 7th round.
Mm-hmm.
I actually forget the year. I want to say maybe like 2018, 2019.
I think it was right around the Super Bowl. Yeah.
But it was 7th round because they traded up. It's like such a rare. Sorry for boring the people on the pod, but it was a rare thing because they traded up in the 7th round.
At that
Because-
point, most people don't.
You don't
Bother,
make trades
yeah.
in that point.
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you might trade back just to, but yeah, they just didn't want to miss the chance of being able to sign him.
Yeah, he was featured in like what is it? The NFL film show where they're like in the team's locker rooms.
Yeah.
They had a special like during the draft, all like the international players that came that year. They like started a program or something.
Okay, yeah,
and he
that's
was
how-
one of them. So like he was featured in that. I remember watching that. So like I've been following him for a long time. He's crazy. His rugby videos, I'm sure you've seen. But like he was a beast.
Giants just plowing
Beast.
through people.
Oh, and he's a big reason why they started doing like the fucking tush push. That's a rugby scrum.
yeah.
That's all it is. And this dude literally
And he
played
probably-
that professionally.
And then he could probably also teach then everyone else like, nah, the key on this one is
yeah,
like
exactly.
about leverage
exactly.
and whatnot.
Because other teams have tried it, but they're just missing a rugby player to really explain it to them, I guess.
Yeah, they just literally.
You know, NFL teams, they don't have the most resources.
Yeah, just gotta go get one.
Yeah, that's all you
Get
need.
One of these guys.
That's just one of them.
It's
Just one of them.
And then watch the mic'd up Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
dude, that was
I
art.
rewatched the Super Bowl after they played.
See,
like,
I
a
haven't
couple
watched
times.
that again, but I watched the mic up. Paid
Watch the
six-
mic up.
I don't have cable, so I paid $6.99 to get NFL Network or NFL Plus,
They
so I could
probably,
watch
they
it when
probably
they
love
aired it.
that. They're probably this is our last sale.
They said that the Eagles like fans have spent like the most money
That's
in terms
funny.
of merchandise.
Yeah. I saw that.
So maybe they'll start rigging for us, which will be cool.
You know, I wish it was. I was gonna take. This just brings me into you like ever just type something fully out and like either when you're like midway through or maybe you get fully through and right before you send it you go they even give a fuck and then you delete the entire text.
Yeah.
So I had something typed out to Klasky via and I'll just say on the pod, but we could just throw the Klasky thing away. I'll just say what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But it was like it'd be funny, not funny. It'd be cool if like it worked like the UFC works, where it's like, all right, Chiefs 1-1, the Eagles 1-1. So the Super Bowl next year, we're already gonna do Chiefs Eagles, guys, just because it's the best of 3.
Yeah.
that's how
Sure.
that's how fighting would work. They'd be like, no, we got to run it back for the champion one more time.
Yeah. Prove it. The
So,
prove it game.
But I understand that's not how the NFL works.
Now, I mean, it might be though.
Soon. No,
Soon. I
don't
mean,
know.
it's like an entertainment thing. I could absolutely see them being like, oh, let's
Should
this
run a
team
bit.
makes the most money for our league, so obviously like kind of keep them in the picture.
Yeah.
I don't think that's far fetched at all.
I don't. Wow.
Dude, honestly, I don't think you've taken a sip of a core water without it getting all over you at some point.
I was just gonna say now. I don't think the flow's wrong. For
Yeah,
me.
we might
gotta
have to
switch.
find a new sponsor.
Yeah, I keep spilling it every time.
Every time you spill.
I don't know how that flows right, but
you can't squeeze. I told you. You can't squeeze.
yeah, well, this is a problem last episode.
Yeah,
I
you gotta go.
squeezed it all
You
over
can't
myself.
squeeze. You gotta hold it very lightly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the last few months, we've been we've been playing surprise on you. You've known.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bachelor
Yeah.
party. Get
I had no
married.
idea.
Yeah,
I
well,
was
the whole
totally
time-
fine without having one.
But I besides that fact, the whole time we're like, so what is it though? Like you're gonna make it a big surprise and take them down,
Sure.
and it was no.
Yeah.
And then we just kept following up. It says, I've been trying to talk about this on the pod for a few weeks now.
Yeah. Yeah, I did not know.
And And then the way we found out was because I texted Chris again this week, and he said he still hasn't told you,
Yeah.
which he had told you at that point.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
He was
whatever.
lying.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't know who's getting.
We turned the surprise around.
Yeah, I don't know who's.
It was a
getting
surprise on you at this
surprised.
point.
So then I text Kieran, and then Kieran goes, "Just tell him on the pod." And I go, "Yeah, I don't care." So then Kieran decides he doesn't care.
Yeah.
So then Kieran texts Chris and goes, "I told Petty." And then he goes, I told him too. And he goes, "Did you? I didn't even tell him." And then Kieran's like, he sent me a screenshot, and he's like, he knows. And I was like, all right, yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, he told me Super Bowl on the Super Bowl.
Okay, so it was only like 2 days before.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, but
Yeah. No, very exciting.
going to
It's gonna
see
be a
Tony
fun time.
Hinchcliffe,
Yeah.
which everyone in the goddamn group chat has been spelling it Hinchcliffe, like with a G.
Hilarious.
Like I don't know if anyone knows how his real name is spelled.
Was it a
or-
bit?
No, because it's been like a few people. I think Chris might have said Hinchcliffe now because a few people have said it.
Yeah. And he thinks that's the right way or some shit.
No, I can't. I think he might be making a joke now
I'm
because like,
dying.
I think I forget who first said it. Like, because not everyone knows. Like in the group,
Sure.
not everyone follows
Yeah,
the comedy. I guess that we all follow.
Yeah.
Even though we all like the same comedy.
Sure. Some
Like,
can be more casual than
We've
others.
all exactly like
Yeah.
John likes everything we like and
Yeah.
laughs at everything we like, but like he's not very in tune with,
He couldn't see-
everything
yeah.
we're like watching comedy
For
wise
sure.
right now.
For sure.
What's that about? No, I'm kidding.
Fake friend.
I like
dude.
just looking at it.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Yeah, no, but I'm very excited.
But
man.
so
It's gonna
going
be a
to
good time.
AC.
Yeah.
Atlantic
don't
City.
tell everyone.
No, I'm telling everyone.
You're telling
we have
somebody. I
we
don't
have
need
an
everyone to
Airbnb.
Here's the address.
Yeah, let me pull it up. I'm gonna tell you everything that's happening that night. No, but at one point, as like there was some planning, it was
Mhm.
like, so what do we want to do? It's like, do we want to go to the club? And then
Sure.
I commented, I said, hey, if anyone knows Thomas such as me, he's gonna want to go to the club.
Yeah, no, I was like, dude, I was literally like, because they asked me prior to me finding out about this, like, well, what do you want to do for a bachelor party? It's like, literally, like, I don't care. I
We're
don't
chill
wanna-
guys.
I just want to, like, just hanging out with the friends. would have
So
been enough.
so you know what we settled on?
Yeah.
We settled on a nice night of dinner,
Yeah.
a
nice
comedy
dinner,
show,
steak, show.
and then a nice boys' house. Like
Nice.
nice.
That's all I need.
Hanging
Doesn't
back,
Dude, I
so
probably- I
dinner,
probably
show,
won't
and
even
hanging
drink.
out at a nice
Don't even-
house.
you know what I'm saying? Just chill.
No, yeah.
Play some board games.
Play some board. Well, yeah.
Rock band.
I think we.
would be
I
in
think
the
we have a.
mix.
Exactly.
I think we're gonna tell Remender we're gonna do a podcast that same night, but just set him up in a room and
Yeah.
then leave.
Tell him to bring his mic.
No, just like set him up and then just hit record and leave. See how
You know
we'll
what the
have
great thing
video
is? This
evidence of how long
episode's
he
not going to
sits.
come out by the time we go, so we could easily do this, and he'll only hear about it after. So we're.
Yeah, so
we're gonna
we
tell-
could put
so-
the film in right now.
You
there
brought
it
your
is.
mic, you idiot.
Yeah, we should do that. To
No,
him. He'll be
I'll
upset.
get him. Yeah,
He'll be
maybe.
upset.
Depends on where our group chat leads off. Sometimes our group chat gets fiery.
Yeah, dude,
It's
spicy.
it's for the love of the game, though.
It's for the love. I mean, like, it's never fiery in the sense that, like, it's always with a purpose. There's always, like, no, dude, like, you need to do this or that's wrong. Like, that's a wrong way of thinking about this. It's never just, like, I fucking hate you. It's always like, nah, come on. Like, this is the way. This is
Yeah.
the solution.
It's looking out.
Yeah.
We're just a little hard sometimes.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to be the one looking out sometimes.
We're sticking pretty strong on our diet, so if things aren't always going,
Yeah.
like, we don't like excuses.
We don't like excuses. We don't like
Like own up.
the assumption or the assertion that the solutions are known and don't need to be mentioned when they're not being utilized. I think that's an issue for me as well.
Yeah.
So, like, when there's no solution, I'm going to repeat the solution. And, that's where I'm at.
Some people don't like to be told what to do.
Yeah. I mean,
Think-
same. I got it.
And exactly.
Same. I got it.
I think it's easier for us to tell. We're,
Yeah. I mean,
but
you just you can't lie to us.
don't lie.
We know you too well.
We know when a lie
know
comes
well.
through the phone. We'll skip it there. We're gonna have a nice night. That's 2 weeks away exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited. I didn't even realize how close it was.
Oh, it's only 2 weeks away.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a good time. So I figured, I don't know how you'll feel about it, but maybe we do a pod day after or night before. Like, you know what I'm saying?
After would be fun. More to talk
Because
about.
Kieran's gonna be in town.
Okay.
Oh shit! Do you know everyone that's coming? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he showed me the group chat.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Good idea.
dipshit Klasky's coming up.
God bless him. Dipshit.
He's some big dumb dipshit. He'll get that reference. He, likes
He
it.
will. He gets it.
So Klasky's coming up. We
Renner's coming up.
Renner's coming up, and
Kieran's coming over.
Kieran's coming over.
John's coming down.
John's coming down.
Yeah.
Courtney's coming over.
First person he's over. Yeah.
Where your cousins at? Where their cousins?
Most
looking?
people are coming over at
They're
this
just coming
point,
over.
Yeah. Should be fun. I'm very excited for it.
Yeah, now
very excited for
and
it.
the whole reason why I was like, "What are you gonna tell him?" is because John's getting married. He's getting actually married before you, same month.
Yeah.
But wanted to get his rolling, but at the same time, like when I first threw the group chat, I was like, "Yo, let's do a bachelor party." I'm like, I don't want Petty just to think, we don't care about him. There's already one in play for Petty.
I honestly, we've spoken about John's bachelor party, and I never felt some type of way. Again, because I was truly like, I don't need anything. Like, we can, I don't,
Yeah.
Just like a night hanging out at someone's house is fine.
No, yeah, it's like you don't have to
Yeah.
Never mind. No, I was gonna.
Yeah.
Let's skip it.
Skip it.
But like anything else, but but yeah, you don't need it to be about you.
Yeah.
And but I know John. It's like, but it is fun, especially
yeah.
when the boys
I
get
mean, dude,
together.
So
I wanted to just get yours known, so then we can move
Sure.
to look forward to John's.
Yeah.
Not look forward, but maybe plan it together
100%.
without
Is it a surprise for him?
No, he's fully aware.
All right.
I told him.
All
I'm
right.
like, I'm not
All right. So I like the surprise. I'll be honest with you.
It's.
I enjoyed it.
Well, I mean, yeah, the surprise, but there was no way that surprise was getting the AC.
No, I didn't need it to be that much of a surprise.
Exactly.
This is a sufficient amount of time for me to be
Yeah.
like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still be able to plan accordingly. It's
Yeah.
not sprung on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
John. Some people too. It's like it gets to a point where it's like you gotta. He might be busy that day.
Sure. Yeah, no, it's a good point. I could have made plans. It's only a few weeks out.
You're getting close.
Dude, I'm an adult now. If I'm hanging out with someone, that's like a month in advance.
What if
That's
you were
figured
like, "Yo,
out.
let's go there a second," and I didn't know what to do, and I was like, "All right, yeah, let's buy," and then we just bought tickets to something else, and now we're all jamming.
Hilarious.
I can't say it.
Hilarious.
So yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to talk a little bit about my 48-hour fast, man. I did it. Well, kind of. I got to 45, but it was only
You got
because-
48 seconds.
Okay, so I did a 48-hour fast. Did pretty well. Worked the first day. Normal, I've already done 24 hours pretty easily at this point.
You want to talk the health benefits of it?
Yeah, so around 36 hours, your body goes into what's known as autophagy, which is the recycling of damaged cells, and there's a lot of apparently new brain neurons that are being created during that time as well. A lot of ketones being pumped out. Your insulin levels are really down. A little bit further, you get to a insulin hypersensitivity. It's interesting. There's a lot of study benefits about it. A lot of people are fucking giving me shit about it. Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, all right. I should. You not stop me when I almost
when I was
died.
eating fucking 3 things of cheesecake
when I almost
after,
died.
no one fucking had a problem then. When the dude's going back for his 5th slice of pizza,
Yeah.
no one's saying, "Hey, buddy, you probably shouldn't be doing that. You might pass out."
Yeah.
But when I'm doing something that's been researched as healthy and okay to do, they're like, you better be careful. And I'm like, I did it. It was fine. I had some waves of hunger. Made it through, had no problem, found myself pretty energetic, pretty not brain fog, woke up wide awake the first day in the morning, wasn't groggy, ready to go at it, because my body's like, you need to find some food, let's get up,
Yeah.
go hunt a deer or something. So I was up and ready to go. And then on Valentine's Day. Again, the mother-in-law came down. They ended up getting back from what they were doing a little bit earlier than thought. So they were hungry. So we went to dinner early, and that was why I didn't make it 48 hours. I made it, 45, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still good. I don't think cutting the 3 hours off
Well, it's
from,
not officially.
hypothermia. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, hypoglycemia. It was cool. I'm geared up. I want to kind of hit a 72 hour.
Okay, we're good.
All right. Oh God, I saw that, and I saw like the fucking volume not there. I was like, oh shit, dude.
Same.
It's like, how long had that
I
been?
saw it.
There was a pop-up on Nick's laptop that does the recording, and it had the animation of the pop-up pause the track growing.
Oh man.
So we both had a heart attack there for a second.
Same. I'm like, fuck. How long have we been going?
There was a good bit, dude. When you clicked off of it, it
just
jumped a
went-
lot.
Yeah. It just
Yeah.
went from 600 measures to over 1,000. So that
At least
that's a
half.
good bit, yeah.
At least half. Crazy.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're all right. We made it. Where were we?
The fast.
Fast. Yeah. So I want to do 72. More benefits associated with 72. It's doable. It's absolutely doable. It's
Yeah,
not bad.
and like we've said earlier before, like Kevin James, like what do you do, like 40 days? He does
40 days and nights. It's
40
biblical.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember you did mention that early on.
And he said he'd sprinkle a little salt.
Yeah, I mean, there's things you got to look out for. You don't want to be completely just water. You want some kind of mineral or something, I guess.
Yeah.
You need your electrolytes and
Yeah.
salt. So I was drinking seawater. We got a scoop when I was at work.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I'm dehydrated, but
Yeah.
I'm all right. Made it through.
That's not bad.
Not bad. Give it a shot, dude. I think you'll like it. I think the incremental growth in my fast is probably better than just going from not ever fasting to 48. Doing the 24-hour 1 meal a day thing certainly helped.
I'm sorry. I just did this for accident, and it kind of like reminded me of The Office.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I went to losing the weight has like put me in a jam where it's like I do have a lot of clothes from like lower weight,
Mm-hmm.
but there are like I don't have many like sweatpants. I don't want to wear sweatpants,
Sure.
and I'm just wearing these like big sweatpants. Cause like weird thing with sweatpants, I'm pretty sure this is with everyone,
Mm.
but it's like they're a size lower than your like a hoodie. So for me, like wearing like an XL hoodie, I needed a large pants. And like if I'm wearing like an XL or a large hoodie, I might need a medium pant.
I don't disagree. I just don't really have enough to back it up with you, but it sounds right.
I'm even when I was like at my heaviest, I was still wearing like an XL pant, even though I was wearing like a 2XL.
So you have
So I think
you run out of sweats because you're losing weight.
I don't have enough sweats at like a lower,
Yeah.
that I like comfy. So I went to Ross Dress for Less. I just wanted to try to get something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
They ran to the Ross Dress for Less in town.
Is that your spot? You're not like a Marshall's or
No, it's not my spot. and
Gabe's? You ever been to Gabe's?
No.
Same. It's all the same shit.
I like TJ Maxx, but I don't think I get clothes there. I just like the store.
You just hang out.
Yeah, I hang out there.
I get it.
They kicked me out a few times.
Yeah.
But if you ever want to know what like anywhere like Mexico or anything, just go to Ross Dress for Less, and you'll get everything of Hispanic culture.
Yeah, they keep pretty in tune.
Oh,
with
I
it.
was the minority.
Is it the patrons there, or is it the clothing? Like, is it the clothing? Is it all Mexican flags on the shirts? And
Oh
stuff?
no, it's the patrons. I wasn't sure though if like that style of clothing maybe attracts them.
I
though.
see.
Like-
is it a lot like Ed Hardy?
I was
jeans?
just about to say it's like not Ed Hardy, but it's like Todd Hardy.
Close enough. I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Where something
Eduardo
where it's like
Hardy.
a lot of
Yeah.
pizzazz.
I get it. I mean, dude, there was a guy when I was in Hoboken. He was like, I guess he was an electrician. He was a Latino man, and he had these black work pants that had flames on them.
I saw those there.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
well, that's nuts, dude. I mean, it didn't look great. Don't get me wrong. And to each their own. If you like it, you like it. But it was like, it's accurate.
Yeah. So next time, it's just a thing.
What did you learn?
I learned Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me hit me with some.
Adios.
Bye. See ya. I know that
Gringo.
one. Gringo.
Out.
Gringo Gordo.
Gringo Gordo. Oh.
I learned pendejo, which means hello, sir. A lot of guys were calling me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Rochefort for Less is, I haven't been there in forever, but it's a spot.
Yeah, and
It's a
you know
spot.
what? As I was saying it, I'm like, this sounds like do I sound too far saying this? And no. If I was like, yo, that store was really black, that would have been like,
You know
no.
what it is? It's not even so
Don't.
much the topic of what you're saying. It's the sentiment behind what you're saying. Like, you didn't say anything bad. You just said that they go there a lot.
Yeah.
And, you learned a little bit.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I didn't expect it.
You were there too, It's not like
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
not
bad
like-
place. It's
yeah.
a spot to be.
I'm sure if I went into like a Mexican grocery store, they'd be like, "Fuck's this white guy?"
If
doing
I went in
here?"
there and it was all white dudes, I'd be a little bit thrown off.
that's better.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
It's like just what it is.
it's not what you're
But I'm
expecting.
getting close to that too, man. A lot of my pants and shirts are like becoming loose. Like this thing's fucking huge.
Yeah, it's a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool. But then it also
We gotta
sucks.
go back to school shopping soon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's funny too, because like some of the pants that I was wearing, they're now just fitting right. I was like, oh god, I probably look fat as shit in these.
Yeah.
Like, I do these new pants, man. He's what's he doing? But yeah, they look good now. So.
I also like the strategy of I was just squeezing in the stuff and then through the diet, and then they just started fitting the clothes.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes you just got to make yourself uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's the truth, ain't it? You can't be satisfied with where you're at unless you'll stay there. You stay there. You see RFK officially confirmed that.
Yeah,
He's
I
officially
didn't.
in.
I didn't see any kind of blow. I mean, not like blowback, but like
No,
I didn't see it much of a hard time.
mean,
I didn't see the final vote.
The
Okay.
biggest argument people have is like he's a little
His
bit.
vaccine.
He's a little kooky. I'm like,
He is
yeah,
kooky. I mean,
he's kooky. I was like, dude, he was like an environmentalist. You ever meet one of them and be like, they're not a little kooky?
yeah.
But he's like, I like what he's saying. I'll back him up on like getting rid of the fucking red dyes and shit.
Yeah.
Like, fine, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
No,
I'm glad that happened.
No, yeah. I mean, like, there's just gonna be like anything with Trump, anything associated with Trump is just gonna be blowback in
Yeah.
the public. But I have noticed that Trump won.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, I think Trump supporters are more angry than ever.
People are just nuts, dude. There's
Like-
no winning anymore.
Like, I just am confused.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to argue about things because, like, like Trump's doing the things that you like. It's like he's getting stuff done.
Yeah, this is what you wanted.
That's what you wanted, so you don't really have to argue if people don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Because at least it like happened and it didn't.
Well, you know what it is? It's just, now the one side's yelling the same shit that they were yelling when Biden was president.
Yeah.
And it's just a never-ending back and forth battle.
Oh, I know.
And it's just, give it up. So it's enough.
I think I had to like switch my like news like on my phone. Like, I'm sure I could go in there. Maybe I said it at one point.
You said it too many times, I guess.
I must have said it like back way when, but like it's just like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what kind of news I want because I do like news.
Yeah.
But I'm sick of the same shit.
What you need to do is get back into Schizogram, dude. I'll send you a couple more links. I get the news from there.
Oh yeah. I know
They
you
got
do.
the news, dude. They got the news. They got the word on the street.
That's where the drones first were talked about.
Fucking right it was.
Yeah.
It's where COVID was first talked about.
Yeah.
These guys are cutting edge. The question is what's real and what's delusion? You got to wade through the waters and try to figure it out.
Tyler Higbee.
Tyler Higbee. I am running for president in 2032.
I am looking for a voluptuous.
I am 6'2", 6'3" in shoes, and I am worth six figures. And he's just standing in a shadow. This is one of Matthew Garapick on Instagram. Shout out. Give him a
famous.
follow. All he does is like play video games, shoot basketballs, and make videos where he's saying that he's running for
I'm
president
6'2",
in 2032.
6'3" with shoes on.
Yeah.
That's such a funny bit, and this guy's not doing it as
No,
a joke.
It's dead ass. Ty went to high school with Tyler Higbee. He will be my vice president. He's a good friend of mine. It's like, okay. Yeah.
Tyler is also looking for.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, Schizogram's so much fun. So much fun. Your Valentine's Day, dude. You go to the mini golf?
No, we wanted to do something tonight, and
Then I showed up.
then you showed up. And I said I can't go now.
Yeah.
No, we're just pushing it. We're pushing it off because we didn't really get to do anything together. So, her next off day, maybe we'll bring the little one to grandparents.
I got it.
It doesn't
Yeah.
suck going out with the baby, but it sucks.
It's tough.
It's the worst.
It's tough, dude. It's tough. I've seen it up close.
It's just like you go into a restaurant. She tries to climb over the table. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like it's too much.
Yeah.
She's not at a point of being like told no. Like,
Yeah,
just
she's
chill
still
for a
kind of like
second.
just trying to understand what you're saying type of situation.
She's at a
Understands few
point
things.
where she fucking hits you,
Yeah.
and then like if you genuinely are like, "Ow,"
yeah.
like show like that you're hurt,
Uh-huh.
then she starts bawling her eyes out.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, real nice that you would do that in
Yeah.
public
no,
at this fucking Plaza Azteca.
I'm talking about just here.
Yeah.
But like she'll hit you, and you'll be like, "Ah," and then she'll be like,
Yeah. You
and
can't
I'm
win.
like, "What? Did I hit you?"
Yeah.
You're more affected about this than me.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, kids are rough, man.
Yeah.
Gotta love them, but they're not made for restaurants.
No.
It's part of the sacrifice.
And yeah, so
Yeah.
gonna may hopefully get to do something this week.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of all the nutsness in the political realm,
Kanye.
his Super Bowl commercial. Did you watch? Hilarious.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude's losing it.
why would they give him that ad?
Because money's money to them. They
But
don't
is
give a
it
shit.
money? Because like there was a million other people who probably would have not a million, but there's probably like another 300 people
It's
who would have
Kanye.
paid that same amount.
It's Kanye.
It's
He's the voice of a generation. And that generation is 1940.
they would have killed him first.
Yeah, he's he's off the deep end. But
Um,
I'm here for it. I'm not pro, but I'm like, I'm for the most nonsensical thing on the TV. The more novelty at this point, the better. Because if I have to sit back and like really pay attention,
Yeah.
I'll be upset. But if I can look at the news and they're talking about Kanye having a swastika T-shirt for sale, like that's just like what the fuck is going on anymore?
Well, no. So, like, and this is what my problem is. It's like did you see? It's like you might have sent to me that like they didn't even play like the Totino's pizza roll commercial with Tim Robinson. The real version.
I don't think I mentioned that because I feel like all those things that are just like banned Super Bowl are like in itself an advertisement attempt, like a marketing.
It could,
strategy.
yeah, okay.
I think that's a thing. Like that can almost be like they don't have to pay the prices of the Super Bowl, but they release it first. Like they didn't
An
even want
extra,
this one.
yeah.
So I think that's also so.
But still, if things do get vetted like that,
Sure. How did his get through?
yeah.
Probably because he
Well, he
didn't have
did
a
say-
swastika T-shirt. As the
Yeah,
link
until that night.
yeah, until that night.
Do you think you'll start seeing people in that shirt?
Yeah, I bought 3. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, people are nuts, dude. Like on both sides, there'll be fights about it. Like in public, people will start fighting people, and
I think that's fine. That's fair.
to me, right? Like, I don't disagree. I'm not saying it's a great thing to wear that shirt. Like, I'm not pro that shirt. But like, we're really talking about like freedom of speech and stuff, and like freedom. Like, it's their choice. Sure, it's a shitty choice, but it's their choice.
Yeah, but in the end, that's never really been a thing still. Like they said that.
Oh,
that was just,
100%.
that was just
That
just
was the idea. The idea was like the epitome of freedom in the sense that like as long as you didn't infringe,
It's like freedom of speech. It's like, oh yeah, well how about I fuck your mom, Ben
Yeah,
Franklin?
and there's consequences to that. But then
they would be like, yeah, you can't say that
yeah,
though.
that's true. I mean, if Ben
Not
Franklin,
saying Ben Franklin was the guy who said freedom of
if
speech.
Ben Franklin was selling swastika T-shirts, they probably would have been a little bit like, what's his angle here? I get it, but like to me, the violence to the individual like that isn't worth the time. Like if you really want to make like a change, start fighting FBI agents or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like if I get in a fight with my neighbor because he's wearing a shirt, who wins? No one really.
All right, and this might get controversial. I don't even know if I should say it.
Whisper it.
Say though someone put a and this could be a fill in the blank scenario.
Okay.
So I won't say what I was really gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
But say someone did that same thing and put a shirt up and it said
Death to wops.
it's funny, I was gonna say death to, you could say that.
Sure.
But fill in another one that's more
For sure.
that's people
I
get
get
called
what you're saying.
or saying say
I
the
get
word.
what you're saying. I'm not gonna say the word. I get what you're saying.
But would that shirt not be like that? Would it
Right?
was just not
Fucked up, and there's going to be consequences.
that shirt probably that
And
commercial probably isn't there.
There is such a thing as like righteous anger. I get it, but like that's their choice to get their ass kicked. That's their choice to do that. They have the freedom of that choice.
Yeah.
And it is that choice to then beat the shit out of that person. And because of the society we live in, there's consequences for that as well.
Yeah, it's just it's just to each their own. But has there ever been something so publicly like, hey, buy something racist?
Probably.
Or like so like
in the modern world, like since 2000, no.
Yeah.
Since maybe the 90s, no. Since like 1940.
All right, let's just say fuck Arabs or fuck
Sure,
Arabs,
sure.
which I feel comfortable saying for some reason.
Which probably honestly was a T-shirt right after 9/11, if we're being honest. Like that's probably absolutely a shirt that was
Well,
sold.
because you said the 2000 era, so
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's what brought it.
Yeah.
And it's like even that would not be allowed.
For sure. I mean, like, look,
now,
I'm not sitting here like, oh, dude, love
I think
everyone.
I want you to buy one of those shirts right now.
Nah, I'm
to-
not
to-
gonna do it. It's not gonna do it.
Exactly, and that's showing.
I'm not saying I'm for it. I don't support it. I don't want the T-shirt. I wouldn't wear such a T-shirt. I try my best not to be like terrible to other people, even if it is just words. Like they have an effect. But like if someone who's not if someone wanted to make that choice to do those things, technically there's no recourse currently other than like what's kind of been happening.
Well, it's like,
with,
why
like
would-
social shame.
Well, here's the thing, ready? I want to throw something else. Well, it takes a T-shirt. Why haven't you already got a swastika tattoo?
For sure, because a T-shirt you can take off.
Yeah.
I think the issue is that it opens up like trolley type of people that are like, yeah, fuck society, man. Like we'll probably feel more comfortable wearing that. But like, I don't know, dude. Like, I mean, I bought 3 already. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, what are you gonna do? You can stop them, I guess, maybe. But
No, I mean, I have like 6 pairs of Yeezys in there,
sure.
and
That's why I never bought any shoes from like a.
I
something
supported
like that.
them directly.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll see if
Listen.
I will gladly sell those shoes if they're
We're
fucking
being
still
honest.
worth
You
it.
think like Mark Anthony never said anything a little bit one way or the other?
Mark Anthony, the singer?
Isn't that Mark
What?
Echo? What's his name?
Wait.
I think Mark Anthony's just my cousin.
Wait.
I totally fucked that one up. Who was? The point stands. You think he never said anything a little bit too crazy?
You think fucking Ricky Martin said something?
I don't even know what the fucking point is anymore, dude. Just move on. It's all right. I messed up.
Shit. My whole thing was I just I can understand hating people, but I don't like public hate. I think
Sure.
that's what my
Well, I mean, if we want to get deep into it, dude, like, what if we get to a point with like AI and like, so, you know, fucking becoming more cyborgish and people kind of merging with technology? If like thoughts are just like out in the open, like you can just whatever you're thinking, people around you know what you're thinking.
yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be good for society.
I was thinking about Mark Anthony for a whole 5 minutes before you said that.
Yeah, I'm dying. What's Mark Echo's real name?
I think you gotta look it up. Or
The phone's over there. You definitely said it before. It might be Mark Anthony. We're gonna wait for this, everyone.
wait, so yeah, I'm very confused about this right now. Mark Anthony, American singer and actor. Yeah, one. This is one thing. Who was married to J-Lo?
Yeah, him. You think he's never said anything a little bit?
Echo.
Full name. Or real name.
The fashion designer.
Yeah. Because we were talking about clothes, so I just I thought that was his name.
Yeah, it's the same.
What's his name?
Mark Echo.
No, his last name's not his real name. His last name's not Echo.
Oh, Mark Milkowski.
Yeah. Is that his name?
This
What the
guy?
fuck am I thinking about,
Who the
dude?
fuck are you thinking of?
Dude, the fucking...
Which Mark Echo I didn't know was he founded Complex. This guy.
Who the fuck do I think is Mark Echo, then? I'm really stuck on
Because
this.
the more you start digging into it, I'm like, wait, what does Mark Echo have to do with this?
Who made Echo Unlimited?
You're talking Echo Unlimited.
I guess. I don't know. Mark Echo.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Just fucking
What does
move
he-
on from
wait,
it, dude. I
yeah.
misspoke.
What
It's
does he have
over.
to do with this?
Because I was saying, you're saying that the racist clothing.
Yeah.
Clothing, you supported a guy who was racist with the Yeezys. So I was thinking you think the other, like, I know you're a big Echo Unlimited guy. You've worn a lot. So I was trying to say, like, you think that guy's never said anything a little bit fucked up?
Well, with the name Malkowski, I think he supports Kanye.
No, his last name's Echo.
that,
The guy you looked up was someone completely different.
that was him.
No, it's not.
That was him. That was him. You clicked the same guy.
No, look, it says Mark Echo.
Go down to his real name. Go to Born.
This guy's a fucking swindler.
He's a swindler.
I went to Rutgers.
Okay.
Early life.
Where's he from?
He's born in New Jersey.
Okay.
Lakewood. He came for money. I've been
Shout out to the
been
Phillies.
Lakewood. Yeah, his father was a pharmacist and his mother was a real estate broker. Rich.
yeah.
Making money. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that's all we really need to talk about Kanye tonight.
Yeah, I don't,
Did you get rid of your Yeezys?
No, I will sell them, though. I'll sell them for money. Because I don't wear them.
Yeah. I mean, someone will buy them.
Yeah, there's a whole thing online.
You draw a swastika on those things.
If
Someone
I
will buy
could
'em
get
for a
him
lot.
to sign a swastika
Yeah.
through the roof.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's just guy's been nuts his whole time. He's always been kind of a troll. He's always been like anti political. I mean, like when Katrina hit, the George Bush doesn't like black people.
George Bush doesn't like black people.
He's always been a little bit edgy. Like back then, that was
That was fine though, because he was black. He was looking out for black people.
Yeah.
Now he's like looking out for. I think he's looking out for black people still. in
Well,
his head-
you know
in
what it
his
is,
head.
dude. He has that. If you've listened to him talk since his I know he's had mental illness, but he speaks a lot about like the oneness and like. Remember when he came out and said that he like loves Hitler?
Yeah.
So like I think what he was trying to convey with that is sort of like a pantheistic view that like we're all God. So in that sense, like I love even the darkness of this. And like, the solution to hate is love, I think is what I'm reaching there.
What drug? Like, what kind of acid-like drug is out there that we don't know about that completely.
Adrenochrome.
No, I know that.
Yeah.
You want some? No, but there's gotta be like some kind of acid,
You know what it is?
drug that ruins your
Do you want to know what it is?
acid.
No, it's immense fame and money.
Yeah.
You get to a point where everything you could ever want and dream. Of course, you're going to think you're like a god figure, dude. You snap your fingers and fucking thing shows up in front of you because you got so much power and influence and money. I'd probably go nuts too.
Yeah, you would have been nuts.
That's
first.
the drug that we don't have. It's just the money. I think
There's got to be a really good chemically made drug. Though.
Oh yeah, 100%. Don't get me wrong.
I'm telling you, we don't know.
They
about
have
it.
access to shit we can't. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But God bless them. We wish them well.
God bless him. We wish him well.
Yeah. Don't buy the shirt. And if you
Don't
did,
buy the shirt.
don't wear it.
That brings it to our new topic segment. Was it worth it? Was it worth buying the shirt? Is it worth buying eggs over $10 a dozen? What
Depends
point,
on who you're asking.
What point does the egg become not worth it?
I don't think it ever becomes not worth it, honestly. I mean, that's just the market value of an egg at the time. So technically speaking, if people are buying it at that, then it's absolutely worth that money.
Mentally worth it.
Mentally worth it? Nah, it's over already.
Well, because I was just buying eggs for $3.50 a dozen,
Mm-hmm.
literally this month.
Dude, I've invested in the futures of eggs. I got plenty of eggs. Don't worry about that. I got frozen eggs in my fridge.
Yeah, I know what kind of eggs you got.
I dethaw them.
And it's just like $10 for a dozen here. It's gonna make me rethink. Like, I'm only gonna I'm not gonna eat eggs maybe as much as I would. Maybe I'm just gonna keep eggs in the fridge as more of like an ingredient staple, for when you need eggs for in something.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, and they'll come back down. It's just like they murdered a bunch of chickens.
Oh,
So,
it was
of course-
bad before that, Tom.
Oh yeah, never.
You haven't
the
been
economy's bad.
You
dude.
haven't been able to get eggs.
It's been bad
before this whole chicken thing.
Yeah.
That goes deeper than that.
Oh yeah.
It goes deeper than just killing a bunch of random chickens.
What do you mean? Hit me with it. They work with the Nick's Conspiracy Corner.
No. These chickens were Mexican.
We're Nazis.
They were Mexican Nazis. And we're not just going to deport them. They killed all of these innocent Mexican Nazi
You know what's
chickens.
fucked up? They killed all these chickens so eggs would go up, but chicken breast hasn't come down. That's an
The
influx
price
of breast
on
into
chicken
the market.
breast is nuts. And chicken thighs are just as bad.
Listen, I do have a lot of frozen chicken breasts in my freezer, luckily. So I got.
You
it
have
at a good
chicken?
time.
You have chickens walking around?
No, we've always thought about it. Like we have the land
What
for
do you
it.
do with them in the winter?
Put them in the freezer, keep them fresh until thaw. Until
They thaw
spring.
and then they
thaw
start-
out. Yeah, they're
start
they're
going
chickens.
again.
So there's not much to them at all.
Chickens, they're relentless.
Yeah, they don't stop. They don't stop unless you shoot them in the back of the head.
Yeah.
But we didn't because of the dogs. We always thought the dogs would probably just rip apart a bunch of chickens.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't, but that'd be pretty funny. Dog running up to you with a dead chicken.
Oh yeah, they'd
Like-
bring it inside. It'd be a problem.
They would think it was like they did something good.
Oh yeah, it'd be a problem.
Yeah.
So that's why we have it. And also, chicken coops are expensive.
Are they?
Yeah, I mean, I could build one, but I don't have the time.
Is it more expensive than buying 4 dozen eggs?
Not at this point. I mean, if the eggs only continue to go up, it's a great investment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How many eggs can you get? Do you think? A week?
I think a chicken lays like an egg every day.
So if you have about,
I think if they're like a good chicken, like it's not like a guaranteed thing.
yeah, I had a double egg situation the other day.
Yeah, the 2 yolk.
The 2 yolk, and I've always chalked it up as twins. Like, hey,
Sure.
you got twins.
Mhm.
Who wants to eat twins?
Yeah.
Sounds gross, right? Hey, come on, let's eat some twins.
Yeah.
It's grosser if you actually look it up.
Okay.
Because I'm like, that's funny. I've always said it, but I kind of know it's. I don't think it's twins. So let me look it up. And I looked it up. I've seen, being like, it says they're 1 in 1,000.
Okay.
This happens.
You should have bought a lottery ticket.
Exactly. I should have. I've seen this for a while, just being a chef, because you go through,
Yeah, thousands of eggs.
thousands of eggs. So I've seen it a lot, and 1 in 1,000 is 1 in 1,000. 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 1 in 1,000 is 1 in I look it up and it's like, oh, they're definitely good to eat. That just means the mom was like super ovulating when she produced that egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horned up.
I would have rather have eaten twins.
Yeah.
I don't want a juiced up mom all goosing over my eggs.
Dude, she was just feeling frisky, dude. It's
Yeah.
all right. Chickens feel frisky.
Oh, I
People
think
feel frisky.
I think I'm gonna lay 2 on this one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'd eat it, no problem. I
Yeah.
have no issue with
And
that.
Remenner had a funny comment where he said, I don't know if it's the fat guy in me, but I always got more excited when I saw 2 in one. Yes, that is totally the fat
Totally
guy
the
in
fat
you.
guy,
I
yeah.
never got more excited seeing double eggs in one
And at this
shell.
point, dude, the fat guy's out of them as well. It's not just only inside.
He's out of him. He's in him.
Yeah.
He's on someone else.
I'm still fat too, so
Uh,
I can still say those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it's like when the guy's like, my friend's black, so I could say the N-word.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I bought the shirts. That's why I still make fun of Remenner.
Exactly. You bought the shirt because you're like, it's a black friend who made the shirt, and
Yeah.
also supporting the other people.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are all pro-Israel all of a sudden?
Yeah.
They were pretty upset about that whole Palestine thing. Now they're just like, oh.
It does seem like everyone's kind of,
You know, they
No,
like
my
they
whole- my
did
whole
they
thing
did
was
they
that
were
was-
everyone was talking about like the genocide in Palestine.
Oh no, my whole thing was like, yeah, like people like, people are like, it's like,
Oh, and
who
for
are they mad at
YouTube,
today?
This
Oh,
is
the
for
Pal-
entertainment only. Entertainment only.
No, it's for
YouTube.
kids entertainment.
Kids
only.
entertainment. Anyway, continue. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Keys in the pocket. That's unprofessional.
Yeah, I'm professional.
Yeah, no, it was confusing. It's like one day, don't like Palestine. One day, can you believe Israel?
Yeah.
One day, can you believe Hamas? Wait, not to bring Palestine. It was Hamas versus Israel this whole time. I don't care about.
For sure,
I don't care
but
about
like
the
the
old
Palestinians
versus Israel. That's their own beef.
Listen, the territories. Well, I don't give a shit. But like the mass
Exact-
murder of
the mass
people
murder,
and destruction of
that
like
was
a country.
that was Gaza.
Probably not
that,
great.
That wasn't Gaza. That was Hamas, Israel.
Sure.
That wasn't Palestinians, Israelites.
Oh, I mean,
it
if you
was,
ask-
but I'm saying like it's not like the classic. The American version's so much more chill. I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah, sure. We like the, there's a comic book about it. It's way easier to digest.
It's way more chill. The American version's just like, don't go to that place, and then they're like, don't go to that place, and that's it. But the real situation over there gets a little bloody.
Yeah, it gets real bloody. The best part is like every now and then I'll be like listening to something. I'll have a moment where I'm like, damn, we're really like the Empire in any type of like movie about like
Yeah.
when Trump was talking about making Gaza like a resort. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. We're gonna make it a
I was
beautiful
like,
resort.
What the fuck are we? That's why I'm saying like, sure, the Nazi T-shirt's bad, but in terms of like just my entertainment.
You
it's
enjoyed
the
it.
The wilder the stuff.
Your entertainment though is like
Schizophrenic people.
exactly.
Yeah.
So the swastika shirt is like, that's
Yeah,
good
like I'm not
stuff for
buying
you.
it, but to just on like the caricature that the world has become, I enjoy like the crazy novel development.
You know what the most ridiculous part about it is?
Mm.
It's like $20.
It's a fair deal. I think it's probably the cheapest thing he's ever sold.
That's what I'm saying. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
I fucking $220 for the shoes. That shirt should be $100.
Yeah, you buy it and resell it.
I think if that shirt was $100, there might be more sales.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I don't even know how many sales there are.
He just wanted it to be reasonable, I guess.
Hold on, let me check.
Yeah,
this
make
out.
sure.
We got another scare.
The pop-up's back.
All right, we're good.
We're good.
Not to guess, but this kind of seems like a long episode.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. I mean, while you're standing up, you could check the time off that.
No, it's all right.
All right.
I went to I got a burrito. I got a Chipotle.
Uh-huh.
Let's just get to that. We're saying it really wasn't good.
Chipotle sucks now, bro.
It really.
They got
I was
sold,
gonna
and it's
say
like-
I was
yeah.
gonna say it sucked, but I didn't want to just jump right to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But yeah, it sucked, and I never really thought it was great.
Mm.
But I went there, and like that's first burrito in the diet. It's the first burrito like 4 months before the diet. Like I haven't
Yeah.
had a burrito in a while. And I still have that. I lost all this weight. You lost all this weight. We still have that like it's not enough mentality. And I put it that way because we had a funny scenario where
It's never enough.
we were out to dinner. We'll just say it with our buddy Remenner, who's
Yeah.
a friend of the pod. He's
I wasn't there. I don't think I heard this.
Oh no,
story,
you
though.
were there.
Was I?
It was
there?
me, you, and him because we were going for endless apps.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah,
That's
at
what it was?
Applebee's.
TGI Fridays.
I don't know if I was.
You were
for this
there.
one. Okay.
I know.
Either way, doesn't
There-
matter.
We each have our memories of certain things. Like I don't remember certain times from.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
So, yeah, because I really can't think of who else. Maybe it was John.
Could have been Dan.
I don't think so.
Eh,
I don't think we hung out with Dan. Dan was like just banging chicks.
He wasn't going for fucking late
He
night
was like
apps.
banging a new chick every day.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
got
yeah.
the one girl at Dunkin'.
Too far.
His wife.
Too far.
Well, he had the girl at Dunkin'. He had the girl at McDonald's. He couldn't go to
Every
McDonald's
drive-thru.
at home. Every drive-thru.
drive-thru.
I'm like, dude, you're not going to be able to get fast food in this town again. I really did say that to him. I said, you're not going to be able to go back to that Dunkin' again. Luckily, he married her.
Yeah, well, he enjoys Dunkin'.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hey, who doesn't love some good cream?
Yeah.
So then, I don't know what that was supposed to mean.
Anyway, remember.
So yeah,
TGI
remember,
Fridays.
we got mozzarella sticks as one of the endless apps,
Yeah, yeah.
and as soon as he gets it, we talked about there wasn't enough. And this has nothing to do with it's not enough. I just want to get. So as soon as we're like, yeah, the guy didn't bring us enough marinara sauce.
Yeah.
So Romero's like, okay, I got this. And the second the guy drops him off, he goes, can we get some more marinara? Because listen, last time wasn't enough. And he's like, okay. And he goes, it wasn't enough. Threw a second one out there. We loved it. Really made it memorable. But I still
dude.
have that mentality of where I went to Chipotle and I was like, let's get a burrito. But I was like, should I get a few tacos too?
Mm-hmm.
Should I get a quesadilla too?
Yeah, dude.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's hard to fight, and I
It's
think
hard to finish.
It lives there forever. I didn't over order.
Mm-hmm.
I stuck with the burrito.
Nice.
It was fine. It sucked, but it was
Yeah.
fine on a filling level.
Well, I went and got a nice Italian meal for dinner, and I'm so stuffed. Like it just like what I would normally eat. Like I'll have it when I'm
It's
out.
the head's
and
still
I'm just
so
like,
much.
dude, I feel sick, dude. Like it's so much food. Like I feel sick.
It's just the mentality. It's saying that mentality might never change.
Yeah. Well,
It's
I mean,
hard
you know,
to.
they say when you're an addict forever. So, you know, I mean, food addiction can be real. It sounds lame because it is
I
lame.
know, but it's
like-
no. It's like that me getting extra stuff that makes
Wasn't
always
enough.
it made it. It wasn't enough. Always
Wasn't
made my
enough.
experience better.
You want to call a renter?
Nah.
All right.
How many episodes in a row is that?
I don't know. I'm just not even going to, I won't even argue it this time.
You know what? In all fairness, I did propose it last time with Hunter, and you were like, "But we have a guest," and that was right.
Yeah, maybe we should. He had a decent week. Let him have his flowers.
Yeah. Let's check the let's check the tape. If we're over an hour,
Yeah, okay. Too long. We'll get him next week.
do you want to edit an hour and a half podcast?
No, not at all, dude. Not at all. So we'll just leave it
Uh,
like this. Remender's down a few pounds.
He's down.
been
We're,
eating
we're
fruit.
proud of him too. He
Yeah,
subbed out bad
he's-
snacks for fruit.
He's making changes. He's getting his head back into the game. You know, he had a standstill for quite some time.
Cue the music again, if
Yeah.
you guys remember.
Yeah.
He weighed in last week.
it was
like
226.
No, not me.
Oh, 326. Sorry.
Yeah. He was 326, and what was he? 323 today.
It was either 323 or 324.
But
Either way, moving in the right direction. Yeah, good
What?
job.
Like that song.
Yeah.
Where's it coming
That might.
from?
I mean, I think.
Where's the music coming
I don't think
from?
it's his first bong, but it feels like the first bong. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He had a lot of up and down, but
We noticed him he was talking
self-sabotaging.
But daily this week he was talking about I need
Yeah.
more fruit.
He was
Running
doing
on
well.
for it.
He was
For-
talking about
for-
what he was doing, keeping us updated on the fruit, like snacks instead of whatever he was eating before. It seemed to work for him.
Yeah.
Down a couple pounds. So I like to see that.
We'll still
I think
be
the
hard
changes
on him,
are,
but
yeah. Yeah. I told him I won't stop being a dick about it until he's like down.
I would
310.
prefer him to be out. I know it's sounds like a lot and sounds like a dick. Like I prefer But I would prefer him to be out of the 320s or 320 even by next weigh-in.
Because he always does well, but
'Cause
then
he can,
he
'cause
self-sabotages and he's
clearly-
back up. He
well,
knows what to
he's
do.
hit that 318 number a few times.
Mhm.
That means his body could go back down there pretty quick.
For sure.
It's not something he has to work towards. So I just think that,
I think he can do it.
yeah.
I know he
Go
can.
Birds, Super Bowl champions.
Yeah. God bless.
Suck it.
Yeah.
Suck it to everyone
Dude,
else.
I think we have a good chance of like running it back
we're
a
gonna
couple
run it
times
back.
too, dude.
Read it and weep.
They're a good team, man. They're a special team.
Special teams.
Special team. Fucking backups in the Super Bowl.
Backups in the
Fucking
NFC Championship.
Blew them out. Blew them out.
I want to know. I
Saquon
would like to
Barkley.
see a stat to see if backups have ever been in a championship game and a Super Bowl.
Dude, they
game.
almost blew them out. They didn't score to what, like the end of the fucking third?
Everyone knows those were fake. No, there was 34-0 until like 2 minutes left in the third.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. So that's why, I mean, I was hoping they blew them out and like didn't let them score. That would have been the first time ever.
Yeah. But, it's like that just shows you. It's like it meant so much to the Chiefs to keep trying to put points up on the board
Yeah,
just to
fucking
pad their
lame.
stats. And it didn't mean anything
Lame.
for the Eagles to lose those. Like it should have been like
Selfless
it should have been
team.
40-6.
Selfless team, baby. They don't care.
It should have been 40-6. It's like they didn't. They didn't care if they lost like another 16 points.
Yeah. God bless them.
God bless.
Yeah,
God-
go Birds.
Go Birds.
Another great week. Another fat loss.
Yeah. Good long app.
Good fat loser episode.
Too
The
fat.
Mayor's down. You're down. I'm down.
We're down. So
We're
let's
going down.
let's go down on this pod.
Let's go down on each other later.
Let's go.